Five. It's the it's the it's the pre-show.
Bro, I just want to watch the lottery. What the fuck is up with the ESPN app, bro?
What you mean, son?
It's fucking the app was just black, bro. Trying to watch the lottery, yo. Trying to see who wins the Cade Cunningham sweepstakes, you know?
The Wizards.
How y'all gonna do it? I do need the Lakers to somehow trade for a lottery pick real quick, so we can get Jalen Green.
He tells me they're going to be in the same
That's all right.
This reminds me of a time when Markel Fultz was the number one pick.
Oh, Markel Fultz. What a guy.
It reminds me of a time that Ben Simmons was the number one pick.
I don't remember that.
And that's LeBron and Vic Harden.
I remember when that nigga Ben Simmons was a lottery pick. Don.
Anthony Bennett.
Filthy black.
I don't know why you're talking to me like I'm a Ben Simmons fan, bro. I'm not.
Where are you?
I am I'm fans of his guys. I'm fans of. All right, you got Donovan Mitchell. You know, any Wizard of course ever have to. LeBron James, of course, my Lord Savior. Oh, De'Aaron Fox.
Nigga like De'Aaron Fox. What a weirdo.
I love De'Aaron Fox. Remind me of John Wall. How can I not love him? Except he better. He better than a nigga. But but yeah.
Excuse me. Just to stop smoking. Drinking.
There's more players I like. I
don't like none of them. They all stink.
Oh, Luka, duh. Luka.
Tasty. I'm ready to see the lottery.
This nigga Lante Jeep is louder than the speaker downstairs.
Is that the bass out here?
Yeah. Truck outside.
I hear that motherfucker.
back in 2017.
Give the pick to Toronto.
That would be nice.
Toronto, Houston, OKC,
and Minnesota, man. We talking.
Minnesota. Those only 4 I care about. If they give it to the Pelicans, son, I'm telling you, I'm gonna be pissed off because all they gonna do is ruin them. Because whatchamacallit, what that boy name is?
What's his name?
David Griffin. His ass gonna keep everything. So it's not gonna matter. Give it to the Rockets, yo. Give me Cade and Kevin Porter Jr. and Christian Wood and shit. Yeah, that's not bad, actually.
Take John Wall, ship him out to
Davon Mitchell.
Oh, Dong Tigers.
No. Don't do that. Don't do that.
Hey, how?
No, don't do that to him.
Ship his ass off to
He
somewhere.
going to Boston. That's who the Knicks finna get. They think they finna get Dame. They finna get
John Wall, nigga.
John Wall.
Davion Mitchell, top 5?
That's Kuminga.
He ain't even in this jump, according to Jay Billis. I trust Jay Billis now.
Where he got Mobley at?
2.
So Jalen is 3 then, right?
Which
one?
Ooh. Which one is the one at Gonzaga?
Suggs.
Yeah.
Suggs is 3. Jalen Green is 4. Davion Mitchell is 5.
Yep.
I think Kuminga's better than Davion Mitchell. Davion Mitchell's too small for me, bro. He measured in today at 6 foot even.
Jesus.
Yeah, he's little. Can't do it. No.
And he had 2
looks so
guards.
much bigger in college. I don't know. Maybe because everybody in college is small.
They be lying about their heights, yeah.
But I never knew his height before. I'm just talking about like how he looked. He looked a lot taller at Baylor, bro. I don't know, man. But I don't think he's top 5. He's too little for me, bro. It's way too small. To be a top 5 pick, whew, that's steep right there, brother.
What was Chris Paul?
Davion Mitchell ain't fucking Chris Paul. Fuck no. This is levels to this shit, brother. Chris Paul different.
Yes, sir.
Chris Paul is so much more different. And I think Davion Mitchell kind of old, man. He might be like 23 already. Old ass nigga. I
So
like
are they
Keon
brothers,
Johnson,
the
bro.
cousins?
I like the other Baylor boy too. That what's his name? Jared Butler. I like him. Who else I like coming out?
No, I don't like the rest of them. You know, after the top 4, I don't care about you. To be honest with you.
I'm trying to think, bro, because I didn't watch a shit ton of college basketball this year, but I still know my guys.
Boy, I didn't watch any.
No, I did. I watched some of the games.
I watched March Madness. That's about it.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. Like I like Davion Mitchell, he's good. But 6 foot? Nah, man. I don't think I can.
Oh, that's the Donovan Mitchell. No.
Yeah, it's Donovan Mitchell, little brother. I don't know if they're really related, I doubt it, but they
Nah,
wear the
fuck
same
that
number.
nigga, man. Nah, you
They
ain't.
got the same
They wear the same number.
He's not my
Yeah.
spot. That nigga ain't my spot. I'll tell you that. Play better defense though.
Yeah, that boy can defend his ass off now. But is it gonna matter if you're 6 foot in the NBA? Patrick Beverly tries to defend as hard as he can. Don't really matter.
But see, like he said before, Chris Paul.
That's the exception, not the rule, man. Chris Paul different.
Isaiah Thomas, yo.
Brother, listen. No damn Isaiah Thomas.
Yeah, go to hell for that one, man.
Yeah, come on, man.
Oh, y'all with Magic, y'all like that nigga, yo?
I'm sorry.
I thought you were talking about IT.
You talking about? I ain't talking about. Yeah, I'm talking about
old school in the
He
80s.
like 6'2", bro.
Yeah, that was
He was
He
like
was
6'2".
short.
He looked short to me. Maybe it's because he was playing with all them behemoths.
Yeah, I'm about to say all them niggas is big and strong and shit.
Playing with all them thugs in Detroit.
Zubac starting tonight instead of Twin.
It's all right.
I mean, I get why, but
Yeah, because Aiden was beating their ass on them
yeah,
short rolls
yeah,
and on them
yeah.
switches.
I need PG.
This ain't Rudy Gobert, son. This a guy that can score, nigga. You can't be making them stupid ass late switches and shit. Devin Booker gonna lie that bitch over top, and DeAndre Ayton will hook shot your ass to death. She had like 16 and 11 and a half, or like 10 and 11, some shit like that. That nigga's really good, man.
Yeah, okay. Hey. Ain't there another Mobley brother? Ain't they play on the same team?
Yeah.
How come he not coming out? He not that good.
If you want me to be honest, I only seen him play every time I watch Evan Mobley, so like 6 times. Couldn't really tell you much. Wasn't paying attention to him. When Evan Mobley got off the court, nigga, I turned the TV off. Said, nigga, what else is on? All I know is watching Evan Mobley completely beat the shit out of us in the tournament.
They did get y'all some dough.
Look at these Davion Mitchell highlights, bro. This shit's so crazy. This nigga blocking niggas at the 3-point line.
That's hard right there, man.
Just discover he's a midget, man. This is crazy.
He would look good in a Wizards jersey. Oh, my fault.
Well,
kiss that goodbye, nigga. We finna get somebody from Lithuania or something.
Ukraine.
Finna get a nigga from Czechoslovakia. From the Czech Republic out this motherfucker, boy.
We love us some foreigners.
Finna draft a nigga from Croatia.
How come we don't draft no black foreigners?
What's wrong with a black foreigner?
No, I said, how come we don't draft none?
Oh, how come? Oh, shit. I don't know.
I'm about to say, them the niggas that be the good ones, them Africans.
Exactly. Yeah, they be the good ones. We want to get all the...
Who's the last the last black foreigner y'all remember being drafted?
I count Embiid as one.
But he wasn't the last, though.
Giannis would be
He wasn't the last one?
Wasn't Giannis either.
Bobo.
Yeah.
Bobo, I guess. Bobo from here, though.
Man, nigga, please.
His folks just African. I'm talking about niggas who was on European soil the year before they were drafted.
That was black.
I think the last one I can remember was Frank Ntilikina. That's the last one I can remember.
Yeah.
Frankie Smokes, as they call him.
Yeah.
I think that's the last one I can remember. I'm probably missing somebody, but that's the last one I can remember, bro. Oh, no. I'm about to say the Okonkwo boy that played for Atlanta, but he went to USC too, I think. Look at Evan Mobley taking niggas off the dribble.
That's what I need right there. That right there is what I need.
Then guess what? You ain't getting it.
I'm going to tell y'all, better not let that nigga
Franz Wagner. Is that Mo Wagner's brother?
Yes.
Oh, so he going to stink.
You never know. He could be the good brother. He could be the good brother.
Like what, nigga? The Hans Bros?
Yeah.
Niggas finna be the zealous.
Oh, Jesus.
Let's go, Houston, #1 pick.
Be funny as shit.
Why am I watching this? We're not in this. I don't care.
Yeah, shut up, Evan. Hurry up and do the lottery, man.
They ain't got Donald Palmer on there, so.
All right.
Shit. Now we about to get this podcast on the road.
Let's do this shit, man.
I'm getting carried away over here watching this show. About to just do the whole podcast just talking about this lottery.
That sounds good to me.
All right.
Fuck the insight on the playoffs, son.
Yeah, we'll get to it throughout. nigga sick.
What the fuck,
Why
man?
is this? He did say he was gonna start doing that. I forgot.
Fucking dweeb.
I seen him. I seen him get up. I was like, "What the hell he doing?"
God,
My
that nigga's
British, y'all.
you weird as shit.
That's how you do it.
All right, bet. Welcome to the 3-Way Deal podcast. Yeah. I'm your host, Grizzy Gray. Got my two co-hosts with me. You feel me? I'm gonna do their thing.
It's your boy Stu, man. What's going on?
All right, bet. So today on the show, we just gonna have a nice little discussion about just NBA playoffs for real. We're gonna be reviewing the Bucks and the Nets series. We're gonna be reviewing the Hawks and the 76ers series. And then talking about game one of the Clippers and Suns, and then the game tonight, a little preview for that. And then also a preview of the Hawks and Bucks series and what we think is gonna happen and go down. And fortunately, we do have the NBA lottery going on right now, so we're gonna be talking about that. Like just probably randomly throughout the stream. So yeah. Oh, Golden State had two.
Sorry to interrupt you. Pelicans got the 10th pick. Let's go, Dom. We here.
Golden State had two picks, y'all.
Do they?
Yeah.
Oh my, yep, they do.
6 and 14. Okay. Okay.
That's all right.
Or 7 and 14. Okay.
He needs it. He needs their help.
Okay, so Toronto's guaranteed top 4.
Damn it. Damn it, man.
Damn. Okay, so all them picks ain't even get Cade, yo. Cleveland again? God damn it. They don't
This
need
is for you. This is for you.
Damn, Orlando got two top 10 picks.
Ben Wallace representing, okay.
2 top 10 picks for Orlando? That's nice.
They pick, and then they got the first rounder for Vooch.
Oh, yeah.
It's smart.
Folks gonna have a lot of help.
So Toronto, Minnesota, Cleveland. Who the
Dog,
fuck?
I can't have another Cleveland nigga do this shit again, bro. I'd rather see Detroit get number 1.
Detroit.
Detroit.
I fuck with Dwayne Casey, so I at least respect
Detroit.
Nah, hell no, nigga. Give it to Houston, or Minnesota.
That's depressing.
Give it to Detroit. All right, but let's go ahead and get into this Bucks Nets series that we just had. We had my man Kevin Durant. Unfortunately, couldn't get the job done, but he does now have the Game 7 record for most points in the Game 7. Though. That's always nice.
That's cute.
You know, he still established himself as, I wouldn't say the greatest, but still in the upper echelon of players. You know, that top 5, top 3. Oh yeah, top 3 definitely. With his performance and how he was able to, you know, with a limited Harden and not having Kyrie, still be able to carry the load for his team to be in a position to even, you know, be in that Game 7.
For sure, man. Definitely big shouts out to KD, man. He showed everybody that, you know, I'm still here. I'm still fucking KD, man. Those last 3 games of the series, he played like 48, 41, and 53 minutes. I thought his Achilles was going to just tear off the bone, bro. Those are incredible minutes to be playing for somebody fresh off of a hamstring injury for a good part of the season and an Achilles injury. But he showed the fuck up, man. KD showed up with tough defenders around him all the time. If it wasn't Jimmy Butler, if it wasn't PJ Tucker, it was Drew Holiday. If it wasn't Drew Holiday or PJ Tucker, it was Chris Middleton. If it wasn't Chris and him, it was Giannis. He was just getting buckets all over the floor, man. He scored 49 game 5 of game 6. Then he scored almost 50 again. I think it was close to 50 game 7. And of course he hit one of the crazier shots I've ever seen in the Game 7. That goddamn turnaround fadeaway 2, which was an inch and a half from ending the Buck season. If he had a foot smaller size, man, he ends the Buck season for real. I have so much respect for KD, man. As much as we clown him, we say he's never been able to carry a team, which I mean, we haven't seen him do it, but that don't really matter to me, bro. It don't matter. He's shown me that, through it all, he's still fucking Kevin Durant. He's still gonna get his buckets. He did all of this with no Kyrie for the last 4 games or 5 games of the series, and half of James Harden. Harden was on one leg, man. So shout out KD. Shout out Jeff Goddamn Green, because every time he plays, he makes a big goddamn contribution for some reason, and he keeps getting minimum contract checks. But we got niggas like Dennis Schroeder wanting $20 goddamn million a year. Shit, it is sickening. Jeff Green is still so goddamn good. Joe Harris should absolutely be ashamed of himself. He should absolutely be ashamed of himself. Joe Harris for the season. 47% three-point shooter, man. The last 4 games of the series, he shot 24% from 3. And Joe Harris doesn't shoot contested threes very often because he's always wide open. Bricking. He was a brick. He had a chance in that game 7. They was tied 111-111. Wide open. One of the loudest bricks I've ever heard in Barclays Center. It sounded like AK-47 went off in that motherfucker. He clanked the back of the rim harder than a bitch. But shout out to the Nets, man. They did their thing for the most part with limited health, but Giannis showed up, man. Giannis showed up, and I'll hand it to him. I didn't think he was, man. Giannis showed up basically that entire goddamn series. He went down 2-0 and then backpacked them niggas. Backpacked them to the Eastern Conference Finals against us. Still, he still was going 1-for-1 with KD, man. I think he averaged like 31 and 14 for the series, bro. That is amazing numbers. When I told Don before the game 5, 6, and 7, those were legacy games for Giannis. Those were how good are you really with the chips against you? And he showed every single game that he can be one of those guys that can take you there. And he did. Shout out Drew Holiday. He played his part on defense for sure. Chris Middleton has always been one of my favorite players because Chris Middleton is going to put up some shots regardless of what's going on. Chris Middleton is going to empty the clip every time. The Bucks shouldn't have won that series, though, simply because Mike Budenholzer has no brain. He doesn't have a brain at all. Why did Bobby Portis not see the floor the last 3 games of the series? Why? Why didn't Bobby Portis see the any fucking time? I get it. Brook Lopez is a decent shot blocker. He spreads the floor for you. But why do you continue to play this man? And he playing this damn drop coverage, which for those who don't know, drop coverage is when you get a screen to roll or pick and roll, and the big man defending the screen is dropping away from the screen, and they're not coming up to the ball or switching or hedging over. They're dropping towards the paint. You're giving Kevin Durant walk-up middies the whole game. This is why KD didn't have a problem scoring. He was just getting walk-up shots the entire series. Bud has no brain. I would not be surprised if the Hawks took him to 6 or 7, simply because I just don't think he knows what the fuck he's doing, man. I really don't. If you want me to be completely honest, but those are my thoughts on the series, man. Congratulations, Giannis. Congratulations. They definitely did their thing, and they deserve to be in the Eastern Conference Finals. I think they will be in the finals period, but we'll talk about who I think if they can win the finals when the time comes.
Let me tell y'all, man. All my Giannis fans, stand up with me, please. I try to tell you niggas, man.
Cut it out, because you trying to jump off the bandwagon. Cut it out.
I did. The free throw scared me. But let's talk about it, man. Giannis is a hard-working fucking man. What do y'all gotta say now, man? What do y'all gotta say now? This Bucks team, check this out. Game 3 held Brooklyn to 83 points. Game 4 held them to 96 points. Game 6 held them to 89 points. That high scoring offense wasn't doing that shit no more against real defense. Like I told you niggas all season, what would happen? That big three barely played all regular season. What happened in the playoffs? Barely played. It happens, but I think this Brooklyn team was still good enough to get the job done, and it didn't.
They were.
Shouts out to Giannis. He has a serial killer for a head coach. I don't know how, but coming into this series, we were looking. Everyone said Giannis never had a playoff moment. Here it is. It's here. And I knew it was going to be different because last year was embarrassing. We did not expect the Heat to just beat their ass like that.
Yeah, it was bad.
What happens this year? He saw Miami and got them niggas the fuck out of here. 4 games on to Brooklyn. You take Brooklyn to 7 games and you somehow pull it off. That's amazing. That's amazing. I feel like next series, it's gonna be a little bit better for Milwaukee. They had some things that's kind of weird. Like, first of all, the way Drew Holiday playing basketball on offense was absolutely fucking ridiculous. I do not need to do that shit again. You have Trae Young most people check you or something, nigga. Do better. You have to do better. You're actually allowed to do better. So please do better. Pat Connaughton showed up. What the fuck? I don't understand, but thanks. It was.
I do not like Pat Connaughton.
Showed up. It was.
We know.
Hate Brook Lopez. Hate him for sure. He had a good game 7 though, so I won't knock him too much.
No, outside of that stupid ass play that could have ended the game, he just threw it up behind him instead of throwing it up at the rim. I just didn't understand that. But yeah,
no. First of all, Bud is still a serial killer because that play was drawn up.
He shouldn't have even been in the game.
I seen this nigga run around the screen. I said, "Why the fuck is Brook Lopez running around the screen? He's supposed to set it. Are you shitting?" But you know,
catch him off guard.
I'm glad to see Milwaukee finally kind of. It feels like it was a hump for them to finally get over this shit.
Yeah,
they got one more game, one more series left to really get there. And I mean, everyone was asking, man, this guy's a defensive player of the year, MVP, but he's not going nowhere. This is the time to really shut everyone up. And if you got a chance to get a ring out of this, then it's time to really talk about your legacy. Because shit, you defensive player of the year, you won MVP, and you got another fucking ring. What can they say?
I think there's only 3 players or 2 players, and I think it's Michael Jordan and Hakeem Olajuwon, bro.
Come on, man.
He being definitely rarefied there.
You feel me? At the end of the day, I understand some people don't like the way he played, but you got to give him his credit. He works his ass off, and it shows on the court.
I like his,
definitely.
His play style is cool, man. It's not ugly or anything. It's just not as aesthetically pleasing as
in today's game.
Dribbles and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Because that's all it's about nowadays. Well, not all it's about, but that's what is on the highlights every day. You feel me? Outside of a dunk, niggas step back, crossing you over, getting the bucket. You know what I'm saying?
I love
that's
it.
just,
when I see a
that's just not.
I'm expecting dominance and violence. I love it. I know what to expect.
We would see his game be a little bit better to watch if he would just play the 5 and we won't see him fucking dribbling from the fucking wing all the way down into the paint, taking up 18 seconds.
You still gonna see it.
If they put him at the 5,
not if you put him at the 5. No, the fuck you not.
If you put him at the 5, all he got to do is
he's not gonna dance.
No, he got space to floor. Yeah.
He's not gonna dance with big men on him. He gonna get that motherfucker, make him move and get down.
Oh my god, he's gonna.
He got small niggas on him. He has to dance a little bit because he can't just barrel into him like a fucking brute all the time. They're not gonna give him that respect because he's so much bigger and stronger than them. But if you got fucking Jared Allen out there guarding his ass at the 3-point line, he's gonna take 2 or 3 dribbles and get to the goddamn rim and put that nigga in the rim. That's what he's going to do. He's a 5, man. He is a 5.
Yep.
We need to leave that shit alone, bro. But we didn't say it yet. Detroit won the lottery. Detroit, Houston, Cleveland, Toronto.
Stand up. Murder capital, stand up.
So yeah, man, we gonna see Cade in Detroit with Jeremy Grant and Killian Hayes, who I
Yeah.
like. I like Killian Hayes.
Isaiah Stewart, I like him.
I like Isaiah Stewart too. He's a rough kind of guy. I like that nigga. Houston, they would be smart to get Evan Mobley. You put Evan Mobley next to Christian Wood, nigga, you just got two niggas that's gonna switch and defend their ass off, and both of them can spread the floor, along with Kenyon Martin Jr. and Kevin Porter Jr. and whoever else they get in the offseason. John Wall, if they keep John Wall. So that's a nice little duo right there.
Wait. Then they shipped Oladipo, all right?
Yeah, he in Miami.
To Miami.
In Miami, that's where. Yeah, okay.
Cleveland got 3. I'm tired of this shit, bro. I'm tired of it, man. There has to be something done. There has to be an investigation of some shit, bro. Because they can't keep getting lottery picks, nigga. They just lucked into Jalen Green, nigga. Like, come on, man. They just lucked into Jalen Green again. Now, I don't know how they're going to do this if they select Green or Suggs, who I think are the 2 of the best 4 players in the draft.
I don't think they can get Suggs, bro, because I don't see Suggs working with Sexton.
They got Garland. They got Garland too. They can't, bro. You cannot keep 3 high volume guards. All 3 of these niggas need the ball. If you get Jalen Green is a better shooter than I thought he was. But he's a good shooter. He's one of the most athletic players I've ever seen, period. Jalen Green's a freak. But I just don't think having 3 guards you drafted in the top 10 it's just not gonna mesh like that, man. So either they trade out of that pick, I don't know who the fuck they trade for, or they go wing with Kuminga or Keon Johnson. I think Keon Johnson's a guard though. I think he like 6'4", 6'5", man. So I don't even know what Cleveland does with this pick.
Yeah, I don't know where they go with John.
Toronto's really interesting because I almost think Toronto is guaranteed one of. Actually, they are to me.
I want Suggs in Toronto because they're going to get rid of
one of Suggs and Green. Kyle Lowry's not playing for that team next year, so they can get their another guard for the future to pair with Van Fleet, and they still got OG and Siakam and Terrence Davis and Chris Boucher. So that'd be a nice little young team for Nick Nurse to go out there and coach and stuff like that. But yeah, man, just wanted to get that out the way. That's the top 4 in the lottery, man. Detroit, stand up.
Detroit.
Damn it.
Good
Houston was so close. Do you know how fucking mad I'll be? I'm thinking, fuck, man, I get to go to Houston.
Yeah.
And then fucking Detroit, Michigan shows up. Damn it.
Go ahead, peace, Snazzy.
That sucks, man. And it really sucks for OKC because this would have kickstarted a rebuild. If they had got a top 4 pick, they ended up with fucking 6, man. That's tough. So another year in the gutter for OKC. Sorry.
Yeah,
they got some guys I like. Oh shit, they got Kimba now too, don't they?
Shit. Now, honestly, if I'm OKC and I really want this shit, bro, I'm talking to Cleveland about something. I got 1,000 picks, nigga. I'm gonna talk to them niggas about something.
But
now Cleveland ain't gonna ever listen, but shit.
You gotta try.
You gotta try. I would try. I don't think with 3, what would you get? Because Evan Mobley and Cade are going to be gone no matter what. Those 2 are going to be gone no matter what, in my opinion. So then, do you stick Jalen Green next to Shea or Suggs next to Shea? I like Jalen Green a little bit better because he can score a little more.
Mm-hmm.
And Jalen Suggs is a solid athlete, but he doesn't have a high athletic profile, so I wouldn't really.
I feel like
Green next to Shea, who also isn't the best athlete, you know. So
yeah. I feel like Green is
Jalen Green, you know.
Yeah. It'll be a more dynamic.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. We got a question.
Okay.
Oh, that's what kind of question is that?
Oh, it's Dame. I'm picking Dame.
Oh,
Like
come on, Snazzy.
every day of the week.
Snazzy, now look, I get why you would want Kyle Lowry. He's probably the better playmaker and he's the better defender. But could you imagine a LeBron, Dame, or a Dame AD pick and roll from 30 goddamn feet out with all that space to with LeBron and AD to operate? Brother, listen, the problem with Dame is in the playoffs, he's going to get doubled and trapped on the pick and rolls. You double and trap Dame Lillard in the corner and get the ball to LeBron in the middle of the floor with a 4-on-3 if you want, nigga. You are going to get smoked. Now, there's no fucking way possible that Dame Lillard ends up a Laker this offseason. It's no way. We don't have the money. We don't. There's no way. We're still paying Lou all day. There's no way we have that money. It's not possible. It just would. We would have to trade the whole team. We'd have to Brooklyn Nets that shit. Just all fucking buyout niggas. And then
That's how you do it.
you see with the Nets, one injury, you fucked. So I think Kyle is probably the more reasonable choice. And I think that's who we will get. I think we're gonna get Kyle. And then we'll probably sign and trade Dennis Schroeder somewhere that he likes to go.
Anyhow.
And then we'll go from there. But yeah, I would definitely rather have Dame. I just don't think we're gonna get him, man. I just don't think it's financially possible without doing a whole bunch of rigmarole and shit that just would fuck us up.
Here you go.
No,
These are his dictionary words.
oh, here you go. All right, man.
Last thing I'm gonna say about the Bucks in that series, man. I think that game meant a lot more for Giannis than not a lot of people understand that it does, but that game definitely meant a lot for Giannis, just simply because
that's a legacy,
bro. He missed he missed like the first couple free throws. They started counting. Shouldn't have started counting. Shouldn't have started pacing that nigga, man. He was like, all right, bet. Gush.
He shot 48% from the free throw line that series. 48.
Yeah.
48. And he averaged 32 and 13. Are you shitting me, man? That's fucking insane, bro.
He probably averaged He probably averaged like 44 if he made his free throws.
If he just made free throws. Now, I assume they'll beat the Hawks because if it's one thing the Hawks do not have that the other two teams they played have, well, the Nets really didn't either. But the Nets had, at least they had KD who has the length. They had Claxton who has the length, and they have Harden who has the weight distribution and the strength to handle Giannis in the post.
Mm-hmm.
The Hawks don't got shit. Cam Reddish is hurt, even though I think he'll be back around game 2. If I think was the report today or was that yesterday? But he's out game 1 for sure. But I think he'll be back game 2. DeAndre Hunter, I don't know when he'll be back, man. He just having an unfortunate stretch of injuries. They just don't have a guy, man. Clint Capella's too slow. John Collins is too small. So I think the Bucks will have a better time getting Giannis to his spots more often against the Hawks. So I think if Bud doesn't completely fuck everything up, which he will, I think this series goes 5 if Bud doesn't fuck up. But Bud's gonna fuck up, so this is gonna go 6 games. We'll get one Trey game. We'll get one Trey game. It will like 45 and 13 or some shit. And then the other game we'll have like a Kevin Huerter game like he did game 7. So again, man, shout out to the Bucks, man.
Shout out Red Velvet.
Yeah. Red Velvet.
Fuck that.
That nigga was cooking, boy.
Hey, that man is nice. I fuck with Kevin Huerter, bro.
Yeah, I do, for sure.
Maryland Pride. Yeah.
Shit,
we going before we really get into that discussion about the Bucks or Hawks, though, let's go and, get the elephant out the room. We've been talking about every day on the podcast. Don, your boy ain't it? You know, that's just the elephant in the room here. This whole series right here, man.
Not my boy.
No, that's your
No,
fucking
no.
boy, nigga. That's your boy.
You were the president of
No,
his
no,
fan
no. That
club.
nigga was shit talking me all year. He better than Ingram, bro. He better than Ingram. Do you see this fucking defense? Do you see this transition pass? Suck a
It's not
dick.
my boy.
Listen. I'm going to tell you for the last fucking time. When you can't shoot free throws and you can't get to the rim, you're not going to do anything in the playoffs. I don't care how good you are at passing, at defending. I don't care about none of that shit. I don't. In the playoffs, it's about matchups, man. He couldn't match up with Lou Will and Trey Young. Bro, listen, man. Listen.
That's bad when you can get away with playing both of
When
them.
you can get away with playing Lou Will, Trey Young, and Danilo Gallinari for the last 5 minutes of a basketball game against Ben Simmons, that is a problem, man. That's a problem. He should be scoring on them at ease whenever he wants, bro. But he just couldn't take advantage of them. He just couldn't take advantage of those mismatches because he was so goddamn bad on offense. Scared to look at the rim. He had 6 foot. No, I don't even think Trey Young is 6 foot. I think Trey Young is 5 foot the best. 5'10" Trey Young under the rim, and he passed it to Matisse Thybulle, who then missed the free throw.
Mhm.
So
my
instead
boy.
of getting 2 points, you got 1. You got 1. So he's just too scary for me, man. Some of it goes on Doc because you can't blow 25 and 19-point leads against inferior opponents in the playoffs. You can't do that. So some of it goes on Doc for sure. But your max player, one of your max players cannot only score. He can't score under double digits for 5 of the 7 games, bro. That cannot happen. I don't give a damn if he had 29 assists, Donald. I don't care. He could have 19 rebounds, 58 assists, and 17 blocks, and I wouldn't give a fuck. He had 8 points. I don't give a shit. He had 8 points. He had 8 points. Bro, listen.
Yeah,
He
then
couldn't
he
take
only
advantage of his matchup. But game 7, Kevin Herter made Seth Curry unplayable. If Red Velvet can do that to the best shooter on the floor, why the fuck can't Ben Simmons do that to little guards? Ben Simmons was damn near unplayable, man, and it's inexcusable. I don't even want to talk about anything else about the series. I really don't, because this is what it comes down to. It came down to 2 things: Doc being bad at his job and Ben Simmons being a bitch. That's what it came down to, bro. He was being a hoe out there. Period, man.
did only take like 3 shots combined in all
Listen,
4
listen, brother.
all 4 quarters.
Straight
He
fourth
does
quarters.
not have the heart. He does not have the intangibles. He doesn't have the will. Okay. You need a guy that's willing to go out there and give it all 100% on the court.
He
And
don't empty the clip.
he doesn't.
You don't.
You
doesn't
need your star to
have
go out there and
good.
empty the goddamn clip, man.
Embiid is sweating bullets out that bitch. And this nigga
With
over
one
here.
leg, you know.
Out there getting piped on.
Mm-hmm. Getting
I don't
dunked
know
on
why-
with a half
man,
tall
listen,
miss.
listen.
And,
I don't
and
care
Ben
how
Simmons
tall
ass
you
was
is,
out there
nigga. I don't know
frolicking.
why you jumping with Collins. I don't care how
That's a bad idea.
John-
Yes. I don't think anybody should jump with John Collins, nigga.
Yeah.
John Collins different. But come on, bro. Come on, bro. Embiid out there giving it his all, averaging 31 and 13.
Seth Curry was hitting 6 threes every night and shit, bro.
Fuck, he was hitting 6. He was shooting 60% from 3. Like,
Goes
bro,
out there cooking.
his shooting splits before game 7 was like 65, 62, 97. If anybody on your team is shooting that good, you should not lose the games.
At
You
all.
just shouldn't. You just should not lose those games, bro. I've never been so mad at a player that wasn't on my favorite basketball team when Ben Simmons passed up that dunk. I've never been so mad. I literally just stared at the TV.
I don't get it why he did it, man. I just
Bro,
He's been
don't.
doing it all series, bro. Watch the series again. The nigga did it several times, bro. I'm telling you.
He had a dunk. Not even just a dunk. He had a fucking and one coming. Trae
It
Young.
got to the point where
Exactly.
I
Come on now. You should have known Trae Young not gonna jump with you for real, bro.
He's not going to jump, but he's under the rim. So, nigga, all you got to do is move your leg a little bit. They calling a foul. They're calling a foul. You had an and one waiting for you, but you passed it. Not did you? You didn't pass it to Tobias Harris, nigga. You passed to Matisse Thybulle. Like, I like Thybulle. Y'all know I like Thybulle. Thybulle could defend his asshole. Thybull's one of the
But
five
that's
best
about it.
on-ball defenders in the league. And this is
But
his
that's
second
about
year in the league.
that's about all he can do, though.
That's all he can do.
That's about all he can do.
Again, that's more so Doc's fault too. Why is Matisse Thybulle sharing the court with Ben Simmons in crunch time? Why?
Straps.
I don't. Fuck that, Traylon. Who gives a fuck, nigga? It's 5 minutes left.
Can't be straps if you lost, nigga.
Right, nigga. You can't be strapped. I don't give a damn how good you're strapping if you ain't making.
But see, now I see what Doc was thinking of, right? Hear me out. He said, we're going to play great defense. Mm-hmm. And that's how we are going to maximize Ben Simmons' potential. Because like you were saying, my man in transition and his fans, you know what I'm saying, when I got in that Twitter argument with all the Ben Simmons fans, they was telling me his transition awareness and everything about transition. So that's where I'm thinking they're going with it, bro. That's where they was going with it. It's an awful idea. It's a terrible fucking idea. But yeah, that's what they was going with it.
I get it.
I see the vision.
But in order to get into transition, the game pace has to be up. We're in game 7 of the fucking Eastern Conference semifinals. Nobody is running, nigga. They trying to go home. Niggas is tired, nigga. We tired as shit. This is just game 7. The pace is slow, man. You saw Trae Young just walking the ball up the court the entire game. Niggas is trying to play basketball, man. We're not trying to run and gun. So I don't care about that. My point to Doc was, I don't care how good Embiid is. I don't care how good of a shooter Seth and Tobias Harris are. You can help off them niggas if you got Matisse Thybulle over there and Ben Simmons over that motherfucker. I'm helping my ass off. I'm doubling Embiid, and I'm making either Matisse or Ben Simmons go one-on-one. Ben Simmons could not even score on the ghost of Danilo Gallinari. Bro, you have to be better than that, man. Like, I get it. Word is Ben Simmons just doesn't work as hard. He just doesn't love basketball as much as we want him to. You know, that's okay. That's okay. That's not a problem because not everybody has the same passion for everything, bro. Maybe he's just good at basketball and he treats it as a job. Just like fucking Kawhi Leonard do. This is a job. Them niggas are not his teammates. Those are his co-workers, nigga. Those are his co-workers. Nigga, he clock in every day and he clock out every day. That's how Kawhi thinks about basketball. And that's cool. But, bro, for fans, especially of the 76ers, bro, that shit has to be frustrating. Shit is frustrating to me, nigga. I like the Lakers. That shit is frustrating. Okay. That shit is frustrating. But shout out to the Hawks. Trae Young played a hell of a series. John Collins played a hell of a series. Mm-hmm. Fucking Red Velvet had a game 7 to fucking remember. And that game 7, that Kevin Huerter matchup right there just made me realize even more. I mean, I've been knew this. The playoff basketball is so matchup dependent, man. If you got a mismatch and an advantage, you go at that shit every time. Every single time, man. So shout out to Nate McMillan and the Hawks. Boys going to their second Eastern Conference Finals. And how many years? 6 years now? When did the Hawks win all them goddamn games and then play the
Cavs? Fluke ass roster when they had all the starters on the All-Star team.
Yeah, they had everybody was in that motherfucker. They had DeMar goddamn Carroll.
I think it was 16.
Yeah, it was 2016 or 17. One of those years, bro. So they've been in the conference finals twice since then, man. That's big ups for them, for real.
Fucking Jeff T. What the fuck?
Jeff T, Kyle Korver, DeMar Carroll, those guys, man, beautiful.
I was like, how? How?
Yeah, I don't know, man. So yeah, For sure.
We got another question, y'all.
Okay.
Oh yeah, shouts out Trey Young though. He's a star in the making.
Sure.
Well, I mean, he a star now, but he's a superstar in the making.
Yeah, fuck that nigga. My bad.
I don't know what he said.
That he needs to be traded. Yeah, he said he needed to be traded. I agree, right?
Oh,
Blow that
yeah.
shit. Blow it up. Blow it
I
up.
agree. I agree.
Hell
I
yeah.
agree. The problem is, I haven't seen a star tank their goddamn value in such a short time ever. Like, at the beginning of the season, if you told me Ben Simmons wanted out, I could tell you right now you could get Damian Lillard for Ben Simmons. Shit, you could have got James Harden for Ben Simmons' ass, but Houston was like, man, no, we'd rather have Karis fucking LeVert and then trade him and then get Victor Oladipo and trade him too.
Trade him too.
It just didn't make no sense. But you could have got a lot of good pieces. You honestly, bro, you could have got a Jaylen Brown maybe if he was disgruntled. You could have got a lot of things for Ben Simmons, man, before the season started.
Before the season, yes, sir.
But now you might be able to get D'Angelo Russell or CJ McCollum. That's it. I would love to see Ben Simmons in Minnesota with Ant-Man and Cat. That would be nice.
Ooh.
All that goddamn space. He don't got to be the primary
Cat are
facility
good friends,
ball
right?
handler either.
Him and Cat, they good friends, ain't they?
Fuck if I know. They better become good friends, nigga.
I swear.
I mean, but Cat and D'Lo are really good friends. So, I mean, even if you don't get D'Lo for Ben Simmons, you get, what pick Minnesota have? Like the 5th pick or something like that? You get the 5th pick. Maybe you get Malik Beasley and Jared Culver. That's about the best you're going to get for Ben Simmons. Now, you get CJ McCollum. You can get Dennis Schroeder. You want that nigga? You can get Porzingis. Like, that's the best I can see. Like a tertiary star, a third guy. That's the best you can get, bro. Best you can get for that, man. And this is only if the coaching staff and the front office on the other team feels like they can work with Ben Simmons. So Daryl Morey got a lot of work to do, Raph. I don't know, man. I agree with Magic, though. He definitely needs to go.
Hell yeah, for sure.
He definitely needs to go, bro. I'm sorry. That shit's just,
That nigga has got to go.
He got to go, bro.
Yeah, or Joel going.
Boy, they trade Joel. That fucking city is going up in flames, nigga.
Man, I feel like that's what he's talking about now, bro. He's talking about now. I know what need to be done. Now I know
what to be done by.
He said, I know the problem. So,
what they call him, Australian Michael Carter Williams.
That nigga finna say he know what need to be done and retire, nigga.
I'm done, nigga. I'm going to play in Canada.
I know what needs to be done. Me, I'm out of here. Call Brett Brown.
Right. Where's Brett at, nigga? I need my process brothers back.
This nigga
Bring back
fuck
Jaleel
the
process.
Fuck the process, yo.
Man, that shit is crazy, bro. I'm so disappointed in Ben Simmons, man.
Bring back Jimmy, yo.
Yeah, for real.
All right, bro, let's get into this Hawks Bucks show.
Like I said, man.
I give it 5
at best, 6, 7 at best, because I don't think Bud has a ring. But I also think Giannis is the best player in that series by a country goddamn mile. And I think Chris Middleton is going to be able to get almost any shot he wants because they just don't have the defenders. Even in Brooklyn, like they don't have a guy who can fuck with Chris Middleton at all, like can contest his shot. At least they had KD out there. You know what I'm saying? KD and Claxton and guys like that could bother Chris Middleton a little bit, but they don't have that at all in Atlanta right now, man.
Ain't got none of it. Yeah, that concerns me.
Cam Reddish out, brother.
Yeah, now they about to play a good defensive team. I mean, Philly was a good defensive team. Don't get me wrong.
So was the Knicks. So I don't know, man. That's why I'm kind of easing off that point because they've played 2 really good defensive teams already.
Yeah, they have.
But they haven't played a team with Giannis on it yet. That's the problem. They haven't played Giannis yet, nigga.
In my opinion, I think Giannis, we've seen him go do really good against Brooklyn. I think this nigga might go ballistic against the Hawks. I'm not gonna lie.
Like
he needs to, bro. He got her. This got to be a statement series for him, I think.
I mean,
not got to, not have to, but I think he's strong. If he wants to,
I don't think Collins and Capella can fuck with him at all.
I don't think they can either.
No.
At all.
No,
Mm.
there's not. The only team in the playoffs equipped enough to handle Giannis are the Phoenix Suns because DeAndre Ayton is a goddamn behemoth. That's the only team. That's the only team. I've seen DeAndre Ayton guard. I mean, he couldn't really guard AD. AD too fleet of foot for that nigga. But I've seen him do good against AD. Jokic himself said that DeAndre Ayton was the best defender he went up against all year. So DeAndre Ayton got that going for him. But I said Atlanta was going to have a tough time with Philly because Trey was going to have to go against motherfucking Thibault and Ben Simmons the whole time. Now niggas talk about some Drew Holiday. I mean, I get it. Like, Drew's a really good defender too.
Yeah.
But he's seen good defenders already, nigga. He's seen a ton of them already. He saw the best defense in the league in the Knicks. He saw Ben Simmons and Thibault. So, I mean, I don't think Drew's probably the quickest guard he's played against. So, Drew's really physically strong too, but I don't think he's stronger than Ben Simmons or anything like that. So, I think he'll have a little bit of adjustment period because Drew's just that good of a defender. But my problem with Atlanta's offense is going to be, can they get those timely buckets from Bogdanovich, who's hurt, or Collins or Kevin Huerter? Like, who's going to step up? You know what I'm saying? They need somebody to consistently step up. I'm not talking about a 30-point game from her in the game 7 step up. I'm talking about every game between 19 and 23 a night that can relieve the stress from Trae Young, unless they just go whole team effort out this motherfucker and get a bunch of niggas score 13, 14, which it can happen, but this is also
it's not as likely to happen.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah.
My
prediction, Bucks and 5. But like I said, no, Bucks and 6. I'll say that because you know how I feel about Bud. I ain't gonna keep talking about Bud.
I got Bucks and 6 also. And I think that where I was worried about the defense for the defensive issues for the Hawks and them going against this Bucks team was that somebody else is definitely gonna have to step up every night. Like you said, it's gonna always have to be somebody. Trey's not gonna be able to do it alone. He's just not. We've seen KD put up ballistic ass nuclear numbers and it was not enough. So somebody else is gonna have to fucking step up. I don't know if
I told because Milwaukee thing, bro. Milwaukee, you start playing, I'm gonna let that nigga score. Go ahead. Ain't none of the rest of these niggas. No. Pussy.
Yeah.
Well, they made Joe Harris ass turn to a no-show.
Joe Harris pissed me the hell off, man. Oh God, I know that nigga couldn't miss a 3 in the regular season. How often is niggas going too close to 50% from 3? And in the biggest 4 games of their career, or the biggest 4 games of the season, 24% from 3.
I feel like it happens every year, bro. I mean, it does happen every year.
47% from 3.
I feel like, bro, I feel like every year somebody that's did really well just goes cold, bro. Or it's like specifically one thing, they just go cold, bro.
47% to 24 is insane. When he was getting the same open looks, that's crazy, bro. That shit is insane to me. Not that I can remember me seeing something like that, bro. That's pretty bad, bro.
Mama probably got to him.
The pressure different. I mean, like I was saying, I was on the mic with y'all, but I don't know if we was on the game together or not. But this is who Joe Harris is. If you just go back and look at his playoff career, this is what Joe Harris does. He stinks it up in the playoffs. I didn't know that until this series, though, because I didn't watch all of the Nets fucking.
So he's a moon choke artist.
Basically, he's a stinky ass nigga in the playoffs. That's what it is. He just stinks. He just fucking stinks in the playoffs, man. But that's a different level of stanky, nigga. 23 percentage points down from the regular season. You getting the same open shots, man. Whew. Man, that's tough. That's a tough bill to swallow.
For it, man.
I love it.
He was not built for it.
Yep, he definitely wasn't, brother. He definitely was not built for sure.
But now we got the Clippers and Suns, the game that's going on right now. Phoenix up by, Phoenix up what, 13-12? You know what I'm saying? They're looking pretty good.
This is a hard series for me to assess right now because I'm just waiting on Kawhi and seeing what's up. But like honestly,
CP3, honestly.
yeah, and honestly, I see the point of if Kawhi is not in this series, Phoenix is going to win it easily. Not easily. I feel like Paul George is going to try his best to put up a fight, but I think Phoenix, without that Kawhi factor into it, Phoenix is the better team. I mean, Phoenix is already the better team, but now they're really the better team. Like this, I think Phoenix they're too diverse. They have too much to deal with for the Clippers, and then you losing Kawhi, which is probably your best defender. So it's like I can't really do shit. I just gotta hope I can keep up until this nigga get back. If this nigga get back, I don't even know if he comes back.
And when he get back, he ain't gonna be 100%. I know that
At
shit
all.
for sure.
So you really gotta hope everyone just steps the fuck up, and I don't think they will.
Yeah, not every game, man. Like, okay, if both teams were completely healthy, Chris Paul no COVID and whatever the fuck was going on with his shoulder, and Kawhi no ACL injury, I still think the Suns are the better team. The dynamic changes with Kawhi because Kawhi would then be the best player in the series.
Yeah.
Right now, both teams I think are really close together with no injuries, with both of the injuries.
Yeah.
Reggie Jackson's playing his ass off. T-Man playing his ass off. Nicholas fucking Batum is really goddamn good now, which I never fucking foresaw before the season. He's really good. Twin was playing good, man. Paul George is playing his ass off, bro. The Clippers are the best shooting team by the numbers ever. Look at the stats in the regular season. They're the most prolific three-point shooting team in the history of the sport. So they get these open shots. And Ty Lue, man, Don, you said it. If there's one thing Ty Lue ass gonna do, it's he's gonna adjust, nigga. He's gonna find something that you ain't seen or that you haven't done or that you haven't done to them, and he's gonna exploit that. So I'm looking for that counter punch either this game or next game. Now the Suns, Devin Booker's a bad motherfucker, man. As good as Paul George is playing. And when I told y'all, when we did the positional rankings, what is that, 2 months ago? I told y'all niggas Devin Booker was better than Paul George. I still believe it. I still believe Devin Booker's better than Paul George. Legit 3-level scorer, elite free throw shooter. He's becoming a really good passer. Mikal Bridges is a great defender and shooter. Jay Crowder is a good defender, is a good shooter. DeAndre Ayton's the X factor. If he can punish them switches and eat in the low post and defend well, I think they win because I think the shooting evens out. But the Clippers still don't get easy shots. They still don't get a lot of buckets at the rim. They're heavy reliant on the three. Now the shit goes in, so who gives a fuck? But at the end of the day, you got to get some easy buckets, man. You got to get some easy buckets. You got to get some buckets to get your guys going sometime. And you're not going to get 40-point Terrence Mann games all the time. Paul George isn't going to shoot 16 for 22 every game. You know what I'm saying? So campaign is really good for the Suns too, man. Monty Williams is coaching his ass off. So, like I said, this is a really even matchup. I just think Paul George Devin Booker being the better facilitator, the better shooter, and DeAndre Ayton having that advantage down low over them guys really puts them a bit over the top. I think this is going to be a pretty long series regardless.
I think it's
So
going
I'm saying
6 or 7 for sure.
6 or 7 for sure. Yeah, I'm saying 6 or 7. Oh shit. The fuck was that? But yeah, I'm definitely saying 6
Sound like
or
a
7.
choir, nigga.
The fuck was that?
They're watching church.
I don't even got no shit like that on my iPad. Nigga, what the fuck was that? But yeah. Probably 6 or 7 games, bro. I just don't see The Clippers have the firepower, if you want to say it like that, but I don't think it's going to be sustainable throughout this whole series without Paul George, man. I mean, without Kawhi Leonard. It's going to be tough for them guys without their guy, man. You know?
Yeah.
My
And
bad, yo.
I don't think they have the coaching advantage. Like I said,
Raylan
man,
just
Ty
threw
Lue's a
up.
fucking guy.
Nah, I had to go get something from my mom. My bad.
Mhm.
I seen him hacking on the side of the bed.
Fucking wrong with this nigga.
Start talking about the Clippers. It made him sick.
Nigga. Said these niggas talking about Ty Lue.
Nah, I just
Ty
wonder.
Lue, my nigga, though, bro. I really fuck with Ty Lue. He's an offensive fucking genius, man. He is an offensive genius, and he's gonna adjust every single time. Every single time, bro. So, like I said, it's gonna be a long, really close series. I'm almost sure Chris Paul is gonna be back by next week. By game 3.
Yeah, for sure.
Because when did he get that shit? That was last week, bro. That was like last Thursday.
Yeah, he'll be all right.
He'll be back soon. He'll be back very soon. And once Chris Paul comes in, they're not going to turn the ball over. They're going to get a shot every goddamn possession, man. The Clippers ain't going to be able to fuck with him. And like I said, even if Kawhi comes back, he's not going to be 100% healthy, bro. So we'll see. But I'm definitely going to go Suns and 6 for right now.
Yeah.
Suns and 6.
Yep.
I can get with that. I just wonder how long Paul George is gonna keep this up.
Don't matter. It ain't enough.
It ain't enough. It's not enough, even though, listen, you know me, I've been slandering Paul George ever since that nigga joined the Clippers. He's done a really, really good job this postseason, bro. He's blocked out all the noise, and he is hooping, man. He's fucking hooping. When he's on, he's one of my favorite players to watch. Because sometimes it looked like he's not even fucking trying. He just dribbles, step back,
smooth.
cash.
So smooth.
Shit. Smooth as fuck. One of the smoothest guys I've ever seen. And he has a really good handle. We don't appreciate it because we be clowning him. And you know, I like a good joke. And his ass was a joke last year in the playoffs. He got one of the best handles I've ever seen for a 6'9", 6'10" nigga. That handle is smooth as hell.
It is smooth.
For more times than not, he gets to his spots. My problem with Paul George is he still shoots too many jump shots for a nigga who can get to the rim all the time, bro. Like, I get that we have this emphasis on the 3 ball in the NBA now, but nigga, you gotta get to the rim, man. You gotta put pressure on the rim because that opens up shooters, that opens up offensive rebounding opportunities, and it's just an easier fucking shot than you shooting a step back 3 over Mikal Bridges, nigga. You know what I'm saying? So, like I said, Suns and 6, but it's gonna be a tight ass 6 game, brother. I tell you that.
Yeah, for sure.
Aiden don't hold Zubac, said Drew.
Yeah, we seen it. That's going wild.
Yes, sir. DeAndre Ayton, nigga.
I'm really happy he's been playing well.
Yeah, man. He's when they get the game plan and have him involved in the offense, and you know, like he's what I call a 16 game player.
David Roberts Jr.
won the playoffs. Would you say, Don?
Called his ass the lieutenant. That's what he said.
Nigga think he David Robinson? I mean, yeah, kind of.
Called him David Robinson Jr. That's the lieutenant.
David Robinson was a little bit more athletic and one skinnier for sure. David Robinson was 225, nigga. He was just tall as shit. If I see DeAndre Ayton start dribbling from the free throw line all the way to the other free throw line and doing reverse layups and shit, I'm going to start crying because him and Book ain't never going to lose, nigga. He start doing shit like that, it's a wrap for the West. For the league. Fuck. He start doing y'all and shit. Oh, God. Nigga, we're toast.
I'm about to start calling them Kobe and Shaq, yo. They already got Kobe.
Legit. Like fucking legit. Just the less athletic versions. That shit would be crazy, bro. But yeah, that nigga Book, man. That nigga Book. Look, Don, I know you like D Mitch and everything.
Spider.
D Book better than that nigga, bro.
Well, duh, nigga. We ain't gonna finna argue that.
You wait, time out. Yo ass.
I said he better than Tatum.
But why would you say that?
That's what I believe, man.
No, you don't.
100% believe it.
No, you don't. You don't believe that shit.
I like leaders.
You don't think Tatum's the leader?
No, I think Jalen's the leader.
And I think Donovan Mitchell led them to a conference finals. What was that? Was that a conference finals? No, he hasn't led them to a conference finals. So he ain't leading shit.
Yeah, he had bad luck last year.
He just gave up a 24-point lead in the third quarter to Terrence Mann Jr.
Nobody wants to blame Snyder. Them niggas blew a 3-1 lead last year, and this nigga was a coach of the year candidate this year. And he blew a fucking lead in 2 straight games this series. What is so magical about this nigga Snyder? Somebody explain it to me, bro.
I don't think that's all on Snyder, though. It also comes with the fact that your other max player is so limited on offense. And as good as he is at a specific role on defense, he still gets cooked. He still gets cooked because he's only a really good rim protector. So what the Clippers were doing was, well, one, the Jazz have no good on-ball defenders. Not one. There's not one above average on-ball defender on that roster. Everybody wants to fucking say Royce O'Neal. Have you ever seen Royce O'Neal play basketball, nigga?
Fucking husky.
Shut up. They just say because he's black and athletic. I get it. The black guy can play defense. Fuck no. Stinks at it, okay? So cut that shit out. There's not. Paul George was getting to the free throw line extended every fucking play. Every single play. It didn't matter. It could have been Jordan Clarkson, Jingles, Bogdanovich, Rudy, Derek Favors, D. Mitch, Royce O'Neal. Anybody. So the point of attack defense fucking stunk, which made Rudy Gobert have to come up and contest, which left open niggas in the corner because they was going all smalls. They're 5 for the end of those games. Man, Luke Kennard or Pat Bev, Batum, Paul George, and Twin. There's nobody on there that Rudy Gobert can stay in front of. So he had to do a lot of moving, and he's not a great linear athlete. I mean, he's just not a great mobile athlete. You know what I'm saying? So he just wasn't able to do anything about that. Then people were like, oh shit, well, why don't you bench Rudy Gobert? Have you seen Derek Favors play basketball?
I don't know how he said
every time he's in, it's a fucking layup line. It's a layup line. So either you keep Rudy in there, you don't let him get shots at the rim, and you just let him heave up threes, which giving up threes to the greatest 3-point shooting team ever does not sound like a sound fucking plan to me. Or you give up layups. Either way, you're fucked. So they're limited because Rudy can't do what most centers who are defensive players of the year can do. He's not mobile enough. DeAndre Ayton is, though. Anthony Davis is. You know what I'm saying? Bam Adebayo is. Mitchell Robinson is. Guys like that. Jared Allen. Nick Claxton. Fucking Giannis. Clint Capella, nigga. There's a shit ton of centers that can move better than Rudy Gobert. So they just have that problem, bro. Shit. Daniel Gafford, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's a bunch of bigs that can move better than Rudy Gobert, which puts them at a disadvantage because you're just going to give up open shots with him on the floor unless the other team can't shoot. That's just how it is, man. So it's kind of on Quinn for not adjusting, but it's also not on Quinn because he's not the one that paid Rudy Gobert, nigga. Whoever the fuck the GM and the owner of the Jazz is the one. That's their fault. And the best player is 6'2.5". Like, I mean, there's only so much they can do, bro. The roster's just limited as a whole. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I see where you're coming from.
Yeah, like there's not much they can do.
I don't like Rudy. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm not a
Man,
fan.
longest Spider keep giving this shit 100, man. It's gonna pay off.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, nigga.
Just like how my boy Giannis give 100, it's gonna pay off. Except Giannis is like damn near 7 feet, so him
I'm
giving
about to say,
100.
except for Giannis is a ginormous human.
So him
Donovan
giving
Mitchell's
100 is
6'2",
scary,
nigga.
but you know,
And it didn't help that Donovan Mitchell and Mike Conley were both banged up in that series. That didn't help at all. You know?
Yeah,
That definitely
definitely.
didn't help their chances. But you were up 2-0. You lost 4 straight. And in 2 of them, you blew double-digit point leads.
Snyder. Oh, my bad.
Yeah. But you can't fire Quinn Snyder because the nigga
No, you
won
ain't gonna
50
fire him.
games
But that
last year.
nigga's on the watch. He on like that
The
Rick
nigga won
Carlisle.
some regular season games, Joe.
See on that Rick Carlisle.
That Rick Carlisle watch. Like nigga, you ain't win a series for real for us in a minute, but you're
Yeah,
winning a
but you're
lot of
winning a
regular.
lot of regular season games and you put out a good product.
Mm-hmm. So
Which,
we're gonna monitor you.
yeah, like he just got the job, but so long ago, he ain't been the coach forever. And he's doing a good enough job. Like for that team, that roster is built good enough to be a conference final contender.
I mean,
To
to be
me.
honest, they exceeded expectations this year. So
Oh,
Did
yeah.
they?
now, nigga, did you
Did,
expect them to
Oh
be
wait,
the
never mind. No, well, yeah, I
did
mean, I
they?
didn't. But
regular season
once
I
you
wise?
get
thought,
a
nigga,
okay
you
regular season, yeah, because
I
once you
said
get the
Quinn
number one
Snyder was the
seed,
coach of the year last year. And I said he was going to be a front runner this year. So I expected them niggas to be good. Did I expect them to make every 3 they ever took? No, not at all. Did I expect Jordan Clarkson? Well, oh yeah, I didn't even mention that. They wasted the Jordan Clarkson game. That's what pissed me off. Jordan Clarkson went full fucking Kobe in the second quarter of that game, bro. And they lost.
You know
He
why?
had 24 in the second, and they lost that
Nigga ain't do
game, man.
shit after.
You can't waste the Jordan Clarkson game, man. You can't waste that. It kind of got usurped by the Terrence Mann game, which I don't ever think I would ever fucking say in my life. But yeah, you can't waste that game, bro. D Mitch even had a really good game on one ankle. And they just wasted it all because Baguette Hakeem Ward can't switch and can't move his feet, and Quinn Snyder don't have a serviceable big backup and no point of attack defenders, man. So I don't know what to say about the Jazz long term wise, but short term, they got to get some niggas that can defend and switch, man.
they gotta get something. They gotta figure that shit out. Well,
They
my
just
man
need.
Spider go ahead. Whoa.
Well, you know who would be really good on that team that we like, G?
Dang. Oh my bad.
Dorian fucking Finney Smith, nigga. I like Dorian Finney.
I do like me some Dorian Finney,
Yeah,
yeah.
Dorian Finney, nice, man. I fuck with Dorian. Oh, excuse me.
You remind me of that boy. Or what's that, Michael Finley?
Here you go disrespecting Michael Finley in front of my face again.
Jerry Stackhouse.
Oh, Jesus, man.
Fuck Jerry.
The fuck, Jerry Stackhouse. Oh, God.
Yeah, he'd be cool. He would definitely be tough on there.
They just need a 3-and-D guy like
a Carolina.
I don't want to say Rocco because Rocco's not that good anymore. But if you talk about Rocco from 4 years ago, oh shit, you're talking about a goat. They need something, man. They need somebody that can guard some goddamn body. That's what they need. And go in the draft. I don't give a damn how big of a reach it is. Find the best center who's mobile and can switch and just play his ass in the regular season. And then in the playoffs, if you got to put him in, fuck it, throw his ass in the fire. Do something, man. Because Rudy's going to get your ass kicked out the playoffs every time. Every single goddamn time. I'm kind of hoping, now that I think about it, it's hindsight, though. I'm kind of wishing that the Lakers would have got the 8th seed and played the Jazz. We'd have smoked their ass. AD wouldn't have got hurt playing Rudy Gobert. We'd have smoked the Jazz ass, bro. Fuck.
Coming down from a dunk.
What?
What do you say?
Glass house ass nigga, man.
Hey, man, go ahead, bro. Go to hell and worry about them sorry ass Wizards, man.
We went to the playoffs, man. And we only going up from here, baby. Hit the Rosen, here we come.
Going up from the 15th pick to the 16th. Let's go.
We're bringing in Rick Carlisle. Let's do it.
Rick Carlisle is in Massachusetts as we speak. Or he should.
Oh yeah, he is. I forgot.
He should be. Either that or he'd be in Portland trying to convince Dame to stay. Like, look, if I come, are you going to be here? If the answer's no, you need to let me know right now so I can go coach Tatum and them niggas, son. Which is where I think he'll end up going either way.
Yeah, I think he should go there anyway.
Yeah, it makes a lot of sense.
Hey.
What score?
My bad, I'm watching this game. 29-28.
Where you want Nationals? Oh, my bad.
Nationals?
My bad.
Do like me some good Nationals.
Go to hell, brother.
It's a frustrating game. They kept checking Max Scherzer for substances. Nigga get mad. Get ready to beat the shit out of him.
Was Tourette's kicking in, yeah?
He finna strangle some.
I never noticed it, but Don told me he get mad at the mound. He be cussing when he be throwing and stuff like that.
He literally screams and cuss at the person before he throws the ball at him. Nigga, it's the most scariest shit you ever see.
Scherzer do that?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
I never noticed till Don said it one day. Oh my God.
Maniac. He's Mad Max for a reason, bro. Even when the niggas try to get him to get off the mound because he threw enough, he's arguing with the nigga about the shit. He's trying to pitch all night, nigga.
Oh, I like it. That's what I like about it.
They just checked that nigga for substances. The nigga got mad and unbuckled his pants.
That nigga has a problem.
So you want to check for substances, huh? All right.
Oh, you want to check this substance, nigga? What's wrong with Max, man? That's funny.
I'm gonna miss him so much when he leaves.
That's funny.
Sit down. Let's see. That's another episode of 3-Way Deal, though. You feel me? Appreciate y'all being here, supporting, showing love. You feel me? You know, make sure you subscribe, follow, like, comment, share.
Yeah,
send this to your
your
mom.
friend, show your daddy, show your auntie, your
aunties, especially the aunties.
Especially your aunties, nigga. Especially your aunties.
You guys are a bunch of pervs.
What? Nah, I'm a perv, huh?
But now I'm a perv because I like people aunts, nigga.
Exactly. So somebody gonna take care of me.
That's what.
But
someday.
Telling you. Yeah, we see y'all next week. Maybe in a couple of days. Who knows? Y'all know how we are. Love y'all. Stay black. Stay beautiful.
Nobody.
Yes, especially stay black.
Mm-hmm.